Hello and welcome back to Planescape Torment. Alright, so we are going to set off to find zombie number 42. I think, talked to this one last episode, so let's talk to this guy. Uh, you know what? Hang on. Let's leave all these
All
in
right.
peace real quick, but I did notice something that each one of these seemed to have something about them. Like this one had its eyes stitched shut. The eyes of the corpse are set close together, and the eyeballs themselves are slightly askew. One faces to the left, and the other faces to the right. You cockeyed bastard. You can barely make out 257 traced into its bruised forehead. It looks like the corpse has taken several blows to the head, making the numbers difficult to read. Well, no wonder he's cockeyed. Don't you get dizzy with your eyeballs facing like that? There's no flicker of understanding in the corpse's eyes. They stare silently off to the left and right. Okay. And then this one had something special about them. Maybe not special, let's call it unique. This heavily stitched corpse is shuffling lazily back and forth between two slabs. The number 506 has been stitched onto its forehead. And the side of its neck... in the side of its neck, in its right arm. In fact, the skin is peeling. The skin of this peeling corpse has been sewn up with so many stitches, its skin looks like a bizarre street map. Let's examine the stitches. The stitches encircle the corpse, running from its arms, across its chest, up its neck, and into the damp mass of white hair. As you follow the crossroads of stitches, you notice someone has jammed a needle into the corpse's forehead. The needle is attached to a thread stitching up one side of the skull. You could probably unravel it if you had something to cut the thread. Oh, we have a scalpel. Cut the stitches with your scalpel, then pull the needle and thread out. Gain 100 experience. You slice the thread neatly with the scalpel, then pluck out the needle and pull out the stitches. As you do, the skin covering the forehead peels back to reveal the corpse's chalk white skull, where to your surprise, the number 78 has been chiseled. There seems to be two different designations there, corpse. The corpse stares straight ahead, oblivious. Alright, hang on. Oh, man. There was an option to examine the corpse again. Now that option's gone. Can
Sure,
Mort
why
do
not?
it? Nope. Yeah, damn it. Let's...
Die.
Nothing?
All right.
Oh, man. There were two numbers on that corpse, and I feel like I'm really missing out on something by not examining it again. This corpse, 985, has stopped dead in its tracks. Judging from the condition of its left leg, it looks as if some sort of tomb rot or corpse mold has eaten through its knee. The corpse is wobbling unsteady back and forth, trying to keep its balance. Try and help the corpse balance. You reach out for the corpse's left arm to help steady it. As you grab its arm, however, the corpse suddenly sways to the right. You end up tugging the corpse rather than steadying it. Chief, you might not... There's a crack from the corpse's left leg and the body falls like a dead tree. Its torso strikes the stone flagstones and shatters like a rotten melon. Gross. Filth and ichor gurgling from its cavity. To your surprise, no one seems to have noticed the corpse's collapse, and even stranger, the left leg remains standing where the body was, as if at attention. After a moment, the leg falls over with a wet thump. As you gaze upon the putrefied remains of the corpse, you notice that the left arm seems intact. It is snapped from the torso during the fall, and it doesn't appear to have been touched by tomb rot that has spread through the rest of the body. Huh. I wonder if I could make use of that arm. One to 6 crushing. It's a club. Alright. 2 to 4 crushing. Oh, it doesn't look like an arm. Damn it. I don't want to save scum on my first playthrough. I really don't. I'm super curious as to what that corpse. Well, I should have examined it. I should have examined it. I didn't. I had no clue it wouldn't let me go back. Damn. This huge corpse is standing silently in a corner of the room, facing the wall. He looks to have been a heavy-set man in his early years, and judging by the condition of his body, he died only recently. The freshly stitched number on his forehead reads 1664. This corpse looks like it is serving as a librarian, for it's carrying a huge stack of books in its arm. Examine the books. Books appear to be old mortuary ledgers, none of them of any particular interest. As you search through the texts, however, you notice a loose page folded between two books. You are suddenly struck with the feeling that someone tucked it there to hide it. There was a page missing in the book that we found earlier. That mortuary book where it said thousands of names or whatever, but the last page was torn out. Take the page. The page doesn't look like it belongs with the ledgers. It looks like it belongs to a logbook. The tear is clean, as if with a knife, but you suspect the page was removed on purpose. Let's read through it. You take a moment to read through the page. It's a list of dead bodies brought to the mortuary and logged in the receiving room. All entries appear to be recent arrivals. Let's examine the zombie again. This huge corpse standing silently in the corner facing the wall, blah blah blah. Examine the books again. Leave the zombie in peace. Damn it. Okay. Receiving room logbook. Receiving log page. Right here. We come down. Thousands of entries. The bodies have been sent to the receiving room. As you flip through the rest of the book, however, you notice that the last page has been cut out. Okay. This ragged page looks like it was recently. Looks like it was neatly cut out of a book. 16537, fifth night, drunk, chest wound, cause of death, mauling, Abishai? Abishai, I think, is that some form of devil? Or fiend, I think? I think it is. Collector pox, 3 commons paid, no possessions. Okay. Collector pox. Okay, Collector Fayrod. Cause of death, indeterminable. Age of shell prevents identification. Collector 3 commons paid. Stripped. Knife marks evident from dissection. Cause of death. Collector Fayrod. Fist irons, 13 commons, table. Middle table, receiving room. Okay, Collector Fayrod. Boy, this guy's hard worker. Corpse number 2, cause of death, indeterminate. Age of shell, prevents identification. Collector Fayrod, commons paid. 3 commons paid, possessions logged. Knife marks evidence from dissection, but the dissection was not thorough enough. Copper earring found, lodged in abdomen. That's the earring that we found. Earring has been locked in the southeast preparation room. Have initiate from the third circle examine it. It has strange markings like those on contracted worker number 79. Okay, so we need to find the zombie number 79. Oh, wait a minute. Was that the zombie that we didn't look at again? Oh, man. Or was that the one that had skin stitched over to where it had the two denominations? I think that was the one that was stitched over. And they hid number 79. Have an issue like those. Okay. So we need to go back to that zombie. Um, blah, blah, blah. No possessions. As with previous entries, these shells Fairbrother has brought also show signs of having been prepared. I have asked that Initiate Emoric launch an investigation into the matter. Furthermore, entry 16542 is one of Feyrod's gang. I have seen the individual before. I would ask Emoric to pay heed to how the man died. Night, tiefling male, cause of death, slash markings, discoloration of wounds are consistent with grave rot. Ghoul's claws. 3 comments paid, no... Okay. Okay, so... Back to... I don't think it was this one. Oh my god, I killed that one. Oh shit. I killed it. I forgot that I killed it. Ugh. We gotta live with it. Damn it. I wonder if people who have played this game, if they see it like, no, no, what are you doing, idiot? What are you doing? Oh, God, that feels so bad. Oh, God. The smell of formaldehyde emanating from this corpse is particularly strong. It smells like it was applied recently, and with good reason. The corpse appears to be in an advanced stage of decay. Her jaw is missing, and some of the flesh slid off her skull, revealing the number 1072 chiseled into the bone. I think this one's seen better days. Corpse does not respond to your voice. The fact that it has no jaw may have something to do with it. That or it simply has nothing to say. Psst. You see the way she was looking at me? Huh? You see that? The way she's following the curve of my optical bone? You mean that blank-eyed beyond the grave stare? What, are you blind? She was scouting me out. It was shameless the way she wanted me. This one could be like a playful response, but I kind of feel that it's a legitimate insult. I don't want to insult him. So let's go with this one. I think you're imagining things. She's a zombie, a corpse, a dead person. You probably didn't even register to her senses. Yeah, whatever. When you've been dead as long as I have, you know the signals. It may be too subtle for you to pick up on, but that's why I'll be spending my nights with some luscious, recently dead chit while you're standing around going, huh? What's going on? Where's my memories? What a dick. Let's go, Mort. Oh, man. Look, I thought that killing that zombie, who I think was number 79, killing him, I thought that he would have something on him, that he would drop something, because it wouldn't let us go back and re-examine the corpse. And I just totally, god damn it. Totally screwed it up. The number 1201 is inked onto the forehead of this corpse, and the ink has run down in its eyes, cheeks, and jaw. As you follow the ink tears down the corpse's face. You notice it has run into the stitching sealing the corpse's lips and has caught on what looks like the corner of a note stuck in the corpse's mouth. Let's try to pull the note out. Who is texting me? Why? Oh my fucking god. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna shut you off. Alright, sorry about that. Do I try to pull the note out? What, you know, you would think with the scalpel I'd be able to cut the thing off. Alright, the note is mingled with the ichor in the zombie's mouth. If you tried to pull the paper out through the cross stitches, it would tear the paper to shreds. Hacking up the corpse to get at it looks like it would destroy the note. You'll need to find a delicate way to remove the stitches before removing the note. Okay, there we go. Yeah, use the scalpel. There we go. You would definitely slice through the stitches sealing in the corpse's mouth, and the jaw sags open. You carefully pull the note from the corpse's mouth. Despite the condition of the paper, the writing on it still appears legible. Let's examine the corpse again. Alright, now the jaw is hanging open. Trail of ichor from its... Okay, I think that's all still the same. Sorry about slicing those stitches. I just had to see what was in your mouth. Okay. A note from the corpse. This foul-smelling note retrieved from the mouth of one of the mortuary zombies. It looks like it was sewn into the corpse's mouth by accident. Despite its condition, the writing is legible. Please, to whatever dustman reads this, I beg of you, I know of my legal obligation under the terms of the dead contract, but I am prepared to offer more than my signing fee if you will cremate my body rather than raising it. I have arranged for this note to be left in my body after my death. If you're reading this, then please use this note as instructed and accept the result in exchange for my contracted duty. Let my contract number serve as the key. It looks like the corpse was too late to prevent the raising, but you notice that beneath the writing is a diagram. It looks like directions for folding the parchment into a strange pattern. Okay, let's use it. Corpse number 1201. Okay. Remember, 1201 is the key. Or whatever it said. This foul-smelling note is a strange-looking diagram inscribed beneath the writing. It looks as if it's instructing you to fold the corners of the note so that their points touch the center. There is a series of strange marks on each corner. 1 mark on the upper right, 2 marks on the lower right, 3 marks on the lower left, and no marks on the upper left. Okay. 1 on upper right, 2 on lower right, 3 on lower left, no marks on upper left. It looks as if you're instructing you to fold the corners of the note so their points touch the center. Oh, I'm going to screw this up. One, 2, 0, 1. Okay, wait a minute. It said something about his number is the key. His number is 1201. So I wonder if that means option 1, then option 2. There's no 0 though. The upper right. 1, one mark on the upper right. So would this be indicating the number of points or marks? So it would be if the number is the key, they're not corners, so it's okay. One mark on the upper right, two marks on the lower right, and no marks on the upper left. So that would say upper right, lower right, upper left, upper right. Is that what that? I think I'm going to go with that because that's legitimately the only thing I can think of. So upper right, lower right, upper left, upper right. So upper right, you fold the corner inwards so its point touches the center. 2. That would be lower right. 0. Upper left. And let's go upper right. Okay, as you fold the upper right corner back to the center, the lower left corner mirrors the action until all corners touch the center. You wait for a moment, and all the corners of the paper raise up, turning the note into a small four-sided paper pyramid. Okay. Okay, good. Open the sides of the pyramid. You peel back the sides of the pyramid and the paper disintegrates into dust. Inside is a small triangle-shaped earring. It catches and lights and gleams brightly. Let's take it. All right. It's a blue one. You receive this small earring from folding a note in the mouth of one of the walking corpses in the mortuary. It's a beautiful earring, but despite its beauty, all it seems to do is remind you how strange this world is. How strange the world you've woken up in is. Identify? Can't identify it yet. Alright. Oh, I'm still salty about killing that other zombie, but what are you gonna do? Anyway, we'll go ahead and end here, and then we'll, I guess, continue looking for zombie number 42 in the next one. Thank you for watching.